Arc Raiders is one of the best games I've played in years, but there is one major issue that could be its downfall, and the devs still haven't addressed it. Bushes. Yes, that's the big problem. Bushes. Wait, before you click off this video, hear me out. This could truly make a lot of people swear off this game entirely. The server slam was boatloads of fun and got a lot of new players pre-ordering the game. Pre-ordering? In 2025? Well, me too. But for now, let's talk about what could be the downfall of Arc Raiders, because I'm a little worried. See, in the server slam, I was often hiding in bushes, as many players did. It's a good way to cover yourself when healing, waiting for the extraction, or just trying to set up an ambush. And bushes were everywhere in damn battlegrounds. Because the bushes are so dense, it's very hard to spot players in them. But at the same time, while sitting in a bush, your own view is almost entirely obscured by the bush unless you're sticking out of it, so it's fairly balanced. That's great! It's lifelike and immersive and allows for some fun tactical gameplay. So what's the problem? The problem is that on the lowest graphic settings, foliage is removed almost entirely. Meaning if you played on the lowest graphic settings, you could see people who thought they were completely hidden. In other words, turning your graphics down literally gives you a competitive advantage. Here you can see some examples from Sergeant Dolphin and Aggravating Space 585 on Reddit, as well as Patatas Bravas and Stealth for the footage on YouTube. Thank you very much to you guys. And you can see just how crazy this issue is. This would be fine in most games, but in a high-stakes multiplayer shooter where stealth is one of the core gameplay mechanics, this should make you concerned. In fact, it gets worse. On every graphic setting, the foliage is slightly different, meaning you'll never know if what you are seeing is what the enemy is seeing. In fact, while going through my footage of the server slam, I saw what could be an example of it happening to me as well. Arc Raiders is one of the most beautiful games I've seen in years. The visuals are a part of the experience. It's so immersive, and I'd say the immersion from the graphics and sound design is what make this game so good. And it's well optimized. I maintain a high FPS while recording even in the heavy firefights. Again, optimization in 2025? Crazy, I know. But if you're punished for playing on higher settings, people will feel forced to tank the visuals just to stay competitive. That's the kind of thing that can ruin the balance and the vibe of a game like this. It's frustrating for people who want to enjoy the beautiful world that devs spent thousands of hours crafting. They need to fix this before launch, or it's going to become the new meta. And frankly, I don't want to play in that. I mean, I will, but I'll be upset whenever I die in a bush, or from a bush. So that's the biggest issue Arc Raiders is facing right now. However, there's two more key things that players are concerned about. One of those being the prestige or wipe system. Now this is less of an oversight and more of a risky design choice. Instead of doing full wipes like Escape from Tarkov, where everyone resets at once, Arc Raiders is trying something new. Once you hit level 20, you unlock a special quest called the Expedition Project. Complete it and you can choose to prestige in the next wipe, which happens every 8 weeks. You'll lose all your progress, but in exchange, you'll get cosmetics and potentially a small buff going into the next cycle. On paper, it sounds great. It gives casual players a way to keep their progress, while letting hardcore players chase that fresh start feeling. But here's where it gets tricky. Without universal wipes, balance could get messy. You'll have people at totally different stages of progression playing in the same world. Now that's not too crazy, that happens anyways. But worse, you open the door for alt account trading. Players transferring all their best gear to a second account before prestiging and then trading it back after the reset. It's not something everyone will do, but it will happen even if it's only a small minority, and it kind of kills the point of a reset system in the first place. Ultimately, I like the idea. It addresses the problem casual players like myself might have with frequent wipes while still keeping things fresh, and potentially even a way to show off how many prestiges you've done with cosmetic rewards. However, Arc Raiders might be trying too hard to please both sides and end up pleasing no one. I guess we'll see in time, but how do you guys feel about it? Let me know in the comments. And finally, we have progression, or rather, the fear of not enough of it. In the playtest, we only got access to Tier 1 crafting. That being said, I maxed out everything in the beta in just the first 3 hours. Okay, that's fine, that's just Tier 1. But it seems like there's only going to be 3 tiers. If that pacing carries into the full release, players are going to burn through content fast. Looking at the wiki, higher tier upgrades don't seem that complex. For example, the maxed out top tier gun workshop only needs 3 rusted gears, 3 sentinel parts, and 3 advanced components, all of which are relatively easy to find with a few solid runs, apart from maybe the 3 advanced components. I mean, you do need a queen part to max out the refinery, so that will be challenging. Obviously, we don't know the exact tuning yet. Maybe the grind feels better in the full game, maybe there's way more depth at higher tiers, but it's something the devs really need to nail down. And all that being said, I trust them to. The rest of this game is phenomenal. It feels amazing. I have faith that they will pull through on these little things as well. And I've been foaming at the mouth to play it again ever since the Server Slam ended. But if the foliage issue doesn't get addressed, and the prestige system doesn't play out how they want it to, and progression feels shallow, all that potential could go to waste. If you like this video, hit subscribe because Arc Raiders is coming out next week and I have a lot of content planned. In the last video I talked about what will be in the full release of Arc Raiders that we didn't get to see in the Slam, so go watch that if you're curious. I'm rooting for this game. I want it to be huge. It was so much fun. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did you notice any of these issues yourself? Is there anything else I overlooked? Have a good one, everyone. Yeah, let's do it. It's coming! It's coming!
Oh my god!
Oh. Josh, look out! No!
Oh, it hit me! It hit me bad, boys!
No!
Whoa! Whoa! Got parts breaking off from the center ball.
Oh no, 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 no! You got me. I'm alive, though. I'm okay.
That took me out.
It's on me, boys. I need some help.
Oh, he's smoking. He's smoking. Oh, mama.
It's coming!
Fire. It's on fire!
Oh.
Yes!
Oh, damn, Jim.
Okay.